What's up everyone, Alessandro here and welcome to another video about Bitcoin, because everyone is freaking out right now. Bitcoin is crashing, guys, and guess what? We are just coming down to our major support moving average and also trend line that we have in the 4-hour time frame, guys. And I think that even though a lot of people are freaking out there right now that Bitcoin is crashing, we have right now a very good buy opportunity, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why, guys. So that's why make sure to watch the video until the end. Be subscribed on this channel, of course, and leave a like, subscribe, and put a comment, guys, because remember, as soon as we reach 2,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a nice $100 giveaway worth of meme coins, and I'm gonna select the lucky winner manually based on how active you are in this channel. Of course, the more active you are, like Blockchain Explorer, for example, this guy over here, the more likely it is that they're gonna select you as the next winner in the next giveaway. Remember, guys, also that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to entertain you. I am just a dude here on YouTube sharing everything that I'm trading here in the crypto space, whatever I'm buying, I'm selling, whatever are my price opinions and predictions. Those are all my own opinions and no financial advice, of course. And we also have some news with new upcoming cryptos, guys, that I want to share with you. So we're going to start with that and then, of course, have a look into Bitcoin. So first of all, we have a completely new gaming token that is about to come out. It is still in the early stage phase, so this one is in the early access phase. It's not launched yet, but Sapphire Studios, this one is developing basically crypto games on mobile phones, as you can see here on their website. You can use the link on the top here in the video description to get to the website here, because then you can read everything about this new crypto game platform, which is now also launching their own token, and you can get it through their website here. You can also have a preview of different games that will come out and so on. And also, if you're using my link, you will get also a nice bonus on your first purchase. So for example, if you want to buy into this token, you just click here buy token, then you can select with what currency you would like to invest, then you put here the amount and then make the payment here. You have to send basically like to a wallet, and then you will get the tokens here within 24 hours into your wallet here. And remember, guys, that those coins are always locked here on the website until the project is going live or until the token is getting listed. And with the link in the video description, you can create for free, of course, an account, and then check out here the whole ecosystem of Sapphire Studios. And then, of course, also if you want to buy into the coin, you can do that. Then also, guys, Pepeto currently is very active on their X account, and as you can see, they're also raising a lot of funds in the last couple of days and weeks. They're very active, and also they're raising a lot of funds. So it is possible that we could see here very soon a very big announcement, and that's why I'm keeping an eye here every day what they are posting, because there are rumors that very soon we're gonna have finally the big announcement when this coin will come out or when the Pepeto swap will come out and so on. Remember that this is going to be a DeFi exchange without paying any fees, nothing, and everyone can create and launch their own meme coins here without paying anything. What you need is, of course, their own token in order to interact and with the platform. And that's why I'm also bullish for Pepeto, and you can get all of those projects, of course, with the links in the video description here. I'm gonna put them right at the top, and you're gonna find here in the next upcoming crypto projects all links to the projects that I just have mentioned. And now, guys, let's dive here straight into the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, because as you can see, Bitcoin, after this rejection at the resistance trend line, came all the way back down here. Of course, I was in a short, but I already closed it. I didn't take the full move here, since I was expecting at least to have somewhere a nice bounce and don't come all the way back down to this support. But this is exactly where we got. And the good thing is that even though everyone is freaking out right now we have different things going on that are actually very bullish. So first of all, of course, if you're trading with my indicators, we are coming slowly into oversold condition. A nice bounce will be incoming very soon. So far, no 4-hour closes below $114,000. And once I'm getting buy signals here, I'm definitely going to go long again and buy now more Bitcoin and cryptos. But the other thing that is going on is here over on the CME chart. As you can see, the CME gap got closed here finally at 114K. Here we closed, no, today is Friday, so the CMEs are still trading. Here in Switzerland, it's a holiday, the 1st of August. It's kind of the national holiday, and everything is closed today. And that's why I thought that today the CMEs are closed, but it's actually not. They are trading. And you can see that the CME gap is closed. And this is actually quite bullish, guys, because this CME gap at the end now got fulfilled. Also here, the CME gap was closed. And in theory, we should be gearing up now for a big move to the upside. Not immediately, eventually next week, maybe in 2 weeks, who knows that. But the CME gap has been closed. And now, of course, we can look forward to more upside, in my opinion. And you know why? Because if we go back into the spot chart and we open up the monthly time frame, let's zoom out here a little bit. If we go into the monthly time frame, currently what is happening is exactly what I told you guys, that if Bitcoin is having monthly closes back above the top side of the candle channels, in my opinion, we should go all in. Of course, no financial advice, and I'm also not all in. I always keep some fiat on the sideline because you never know. Nothing is 100% clear. But here you see the monthly close was above the top side of the candle channels. And usually this indicates the beginning of a major run, and Bitcoin will go to completely new levels. And right now we are just seeing on the 1st of August, just a retest of the top side of the candle channels, which is healthy, of course. And important is that we don't close below 114k, so below the top side of the candle channels. And since we are in the first day of this month, of course, we can still stay here or even dip below 114k for the next coming days and weeks, no problem. But the close must be above. And then we should expect a parabolic run up. During this bull run, we had some attempts here, like here in 2024 in March and here in December. 2 attempts to start the big bull run, but then we got a retracement back into the candle channels. And right now we have this again, another start of a parabolic run, in my opinion. And also time-wise, we should expect here, of course, big upside. And you can see what happens every time that Bitcoin is closing above the top side of the candle channels. Yes, we come always down to the top side to test it, but whenever we retrace into the channel, then we have those huge crashes. But whenever we are above the top side of the candle channels, also here we had a little fake out before we went completely parabolic, but you can see what I mean. Every time that Bitcoin is having monthly closes above the top side of the candle channels, we see those parabolic run-ups in every single bull run. And that's why this makes me extremely bullish, and that's why I think that we are most likely entering right now into the last phase of this bull run. And this pullback and dip that we are seeing right now, in my opinion, should be taken as a great buy and long opportunity. Doesn't matter if you're trading over on Bybit or everywhere. You can of course use the sign up links to Bybit, BitUnix, KeySex Exchange, Maxi Global. Use my links to get those deposit bonuses that you always get, guys, because with all of my links you get some extra bonuses. And of course, you can trade also with leverage, but always keep in mind that if you're trading with leverage, there is also a lot of risk involved. And here I want to show you also something that I was a bit afraid of, which is the RSI on the weekly time frame. And you can see in the previous bull run, we always got this rejection at this trend line here until we broke above, and after the bear market, the bottom was basically in. And right now we are repeating something similar. As you can see, we are creating higher highs in the price action, but in the RSI, we have always lower highs. And here, this rejection, in my opinion, will also lead again into a corrective phase. And the Bitcoin price, of course, can continue to go higher. But this is, of course, also a warning sign, in my opinion. So something that we should not ignore right now. And that's why here a rejection now is happening, in my opinion. We will not break through immediately. Once we break through, then I think we're going to see a monster rally. But until then, Bitcoin can also still come into a bear market, enter into a bear market. But this is something that we should not ignore right now. Of course, everything is still shifted to the upside. Everything is looking great. But this rejection and this lower high that we created again is something that we definitely should not ignore here on the way to the upside. Because we had this also in the previous bull run, and now this one is repeating. So this is something that I'm watching out. That's why be subscribed here, guys. And of course, I keep you updated on that as well. And also, as I told you, if you want to get into new cryptos, low market cap coins, of course, they are more risky, but of course, more upside potential if they're going to be successful and are coming out. You can see that also Bitcoin Hyper currently is getting extremely hyped, over 6 million raised, which is insane, of course. And we have now a lot of articles talking about this new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. And at the end, it doesn't really matter if it's going to be here for the long term or not. If this one is going to pump at launch, then of course, we can right now get into a nice position if we just invest into this one here and wait for the launch. I bought and I'm also staking it here. If you want to be following me, then of course you can check out the link in the video description to Bitcoin Hyper and all the other projects as well. Alright guys, so I am bullish. I think that this is a good buy opportunity. Of course, no financial advice, but I'm gonna enter into another trade very soon. So if you want to be following me, make sure to be subscribed on this channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.